All right, shalom to the elect. I want to start by giving all the praises, honor, and glory to whom it rightfully belongs, which is Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. All right, and what I said was all the praises, honor, and glory belongs to Yahweh, who is the Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai, who is the Messiah, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, in the name of the Holy Spirit, which in the Hebrew is Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Neverwell. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, and here we have another plane crash. Okay, and this one happened an hour ago. I seen this on my drive home. Right, I'm gonna just click this one. It's seen an article. It says live. It says Delta plane crashes and flips upside down at Toronto airport. It says what we know so far. At least 18 people were injured after a plane crash at Canada's Toronto Pearson International Airport, according to Fire Chief Todd Aitken. The Delta Airlines flight with 80 people on board from Minneapolis ended upside down on the runway, and one passenger described hanging like bats inside the aircraft after it crashed. Airport CEO Deborah Flint credited the textbook response of first responders for ensuring no lives were lost. However, she said 2 runways will remain closed for the next few days as investigators look into the cause of the crash. The incident comes less than 3 weeks after an American Airlines plane collided mid-air with a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter while on approach to Washington, D.C.'s Reagan National Airport, and on the heels of deadly Jeju Air and Azerbaijan Airlines accidents in December. So apparently 18 people were injured from this, right? And it's just like, man, all these plane crashes, we done heard a whole bunch of plane crashes. I remember one recently, it blew up, and like I think over 180 something people died, you know. So these really, the Lord. Hey, look, the Lord really is sending judgment. Okay. All right, let me get this real quick. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32. I mean, we know the scriptures, but I'm gonna go over it again, because look what's happening. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. See, the Lord says that He kills and He makes alive. See, I wound and I heal. And yeah, those people were injured. Okay, so they were wounded, and the Lord did that to them. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Okay, Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 11, verse 14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. So prosperity, when you're doing good, things are successful, things are going well. Adversity, when the complete opposite, you're catching hell. And in this case, another plane crash. Life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. All of that comes from Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Okay? So it's like the spirit of death is out here. Okay? Especially with these plane crashes, man. It just, man, rapidly too. When I say rapidly, meaning frequent, very frequent. The Lord bringing planes out of the sky, okay? Out of the sky, man. Okay, and let me get this one. This is the book of 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Yeah, and He definitely brought, because those people, apparently they said people weren't dead, but like 18 were like injured. All right, but nevertheless, even with the other plane crashes, man, the Lord definitely brought them down to the grave, all the way from out the air. Okay? And the thing is, man, look, expect to hear more about death. Okay? Expect to hear more of it. And with the times we live in, expect to hear more about plane crashes and death. And, well, I say plane crashes, but it may not be plane crashes. It may be death in another form. Expect to hear more, just horrors happen. okay, and tragedies, okay. Expect to hear those things, all right, because and especially when all hell really pops off, all right. This is Second Ezra chapter 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. All right, so basically the time is so pretty much when all hell break loose, a lot of people are gonna die. Okay, when it really pops off, it's gonna be rampant, man. See, these people nowadays, they think that it's something now. That they think that, it's such a catastrophic event that, these things are happening. All right, but but what's coming is gonna make this look like a walk in the park, you know? Jacob's trouble is not a time to be played with. All right. And another thing too, man. I just thought of it, okay? Because let me look this up. I remember this, and from the movie Leave the World Behind. Remember, I had a big plane crash scene, or planes were falling out the sky. Okay. Let me see. Take away the word scene. Okay. Planes falling out the sky left and right. This happened here. Okay, this one and another one at the beach. Planes just falling out the sky, etc. And now look what's going on in the world. Planes are falling out the sky. Okay? And it's not like one. It ain't just like it's two. Okay? It's more than that. All right? Let me just type this in. Plane crashes 2025. How many plane crashes happened in 2020? Oh, man. There have been 87 aviation accidents in 2025 so far. According to data from the National Transportation Safety Board, that includes 62 incidents in January and 25 in February at the agency. Let me see. They're saying so they said January 29th, Washington, D.C. I believe wasn't there one before that? But nevertheless, January 31, Philadelphia, February 6th, Alaska, February 10th, Arizona, all right? And there's more, okay? And they said at least 85 people have died in 4 major U.S. aviation disasters in 2025, And these are like the major ones, okay? And 85. And you think that's a big number? Just wait. Just wait. Just wait, man. The scriptures say this about when all hell break loose. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. So when it says the dead shall be cast out as dung, it just basically means bodies everywhere. Okay? That's basically what it's saying. All right? It's going to be bodies everywhere. You're going to be walking. You be walking, and you see bodies or even body parts. You might be walking, a leg on the sidewalk, a head somewhere, an arm, a couple fingers, a scalp even, etc., man. There's great death coming upon the planet Earth. I'm going to be bringing this out, Revelation 6 and 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was, and hell, talking about the grave, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. All right? And you could basically say this is Jacob's trouble, all right, which we're about to really come into. That pale horse is really going to be riding full speed when Jacob's trouble pops off, man. That's the time we coming into. All these troublesome times going on. in the world, where you think it's heading to? Okay? It's just getting worse and worse and worse. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. Yeah. And now is about to be a time for a lot of death. Okay? I'm going to jump down to verse 4. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. All right? So there's a time, okay, for different things. All right? And right now, we're in a time and season, all right, of weeping, mourning, death. Okay? That's just the time we're in right now. All right? And it's going to get worse before it gets better. But it is going to get better. But before it gets better, it's going to get real worse. All right? You know, there's a lot of people get ready to catch judgment, man. A lot. All right? Shit, probably, people we even know. You may know, people you even know or have seen on, your daily, your daily stroll in life. Okay? There's a lot of people about to, be destroyed, man. All right? It's just that's just what's going to happen. So people thinking that this whole plane crash thing is something, well, and you think the death count from that is crazy. Well, just wait. Just wait till all hell breaks loose. Okay? You're going to be able to tell firsthand that it's not going to, it's like, let me say it again. You're going to be able to tell firsthand that the death count is off the charts. You won't even need to you won't even need a news program to tell you. You're going to see it. Okay? But the elect are going to be good. Even right now, the elect are good, man. You see? The Lord is protecting his elect while all this stuff in the world goes on. Real quick, let me get this. 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And that's what's going on. And it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. You see? It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. All right? It's flying and it's still safe in the U.S. Flying on U.S. commercial airlines is still considered safe. Yeah, all right. See, that's the thing. They don't understand that the Lord is the one in control of all of that. We just got the precepts. If the Lord wants you to die, then can't nobody stop it. Okay? So they're just, saying it's safe. If the Lord want to change program on that, then that's what's going to happen. It says air travel is the absolute safest form of transportation. No, it's not. You tens of thousands of feet in the air, and talking about safe transportation. And you're gonna say this on a plane crash article? You're crazy. It says according to a 2024 according to the statistics, right? Transportation incidents for all modes claimed 44,546 lives in 2022, of which all but 2,032 involved in highway motor vehicles. Preliminary estimates for 2023 suggest a further decline in fatalities. The report states there were no deaths from the crashes on large commercial airlines in 2023, but several hundred deaths occurred in crashes in general aviation, commuter air, and air taxi services. All right. But nevertheless, man, all right, let me just see if they updated anything. See something. Slovakia. And this was in Toronto. And over there in Canada. Toronto, Canada. All right. It crashed at the airport. All right. And it got flipped upside down. Let me see if there's better images of it. Yeah, man. The Lord, yeah. The Lord, he's definitely causing these things to happen. you know. But the elect is good, though. The elect going to be good. All right. And as I was, talking about earlier, all right, um, about how all hell is going to break loose, and the death count is going to be crazy even then. Well, the elect, on the other hand, are going to be fine. There's going to be martyrs, but nevertheless, the elect are going to be fine, man. Psalms chapter 91, get right to the point. Verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. So all these people getting destroyed left and right around you, around the elect, they're going to be fine. All right? Because the Lord is going to be with them. You see? Precept to that. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verses 7 through 8. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils. And perils means dangers, okay? The different calamities that the Lord is going to cause to happen out here, all right? So it says, everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, which that goes to show you have to have both faith and works. It says, whereby ye have believed. So those are the elect, okay? Because, the elect are going to have these things, all right? But nevertheless, those that have these things, right, shall be preserved from the said perils. They're going to be protected from, the danger, the calamities out here. It says, and shall see salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. See, so the elect are already handpicked by the Lord. So the Lord is going to preserve them in these dangers and everything that's about to come. Okay? Because there's a lot of gruesome ways Lord could, man. We don't even know all the ways the Lord could take you out. I always say that the Lord could put you in a circumstance you would have never thought you would have been in. You would have never thought to be in, man. Okay? Do you think those people thought they would die in a plane crash? Some of them probably had plans. Well, nevertheless, if they on a plane, they definitely had plans. They weren't gonna be on a plane forever. You see? I'm not talking about the one that just happened, but the ones in the past. Okay? So, yeah, man. Just that spirit of death is out here, and the Lord is sending judgment. So, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse as time goes on. And we right near the Passover season. So, hey. Yeah, man. So, hey, with that, giving all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, ever well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Shalom to the elect.